is. Founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. 47, Mike. 47, Mike. Mike, 47. You don't want it? You don't want none of it. Give me it. Pick up the ball. Hey, alert 33.
And Mayfield just getting the play off. Flushed out right. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the run, watch the run. Kill.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Max 22, Max 22. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Mike 22.
From the gun, Mayfield. He'll let this go for the end zone. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
It's our time. It's our time. Mike 4. In your face. Check 55. Lucky.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
54. Let's pick it up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
To the set. Great team. Get off the field, defense. Strong left. Strong left. 54. Get your swerve on. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in. On the ball. 9, go. 28.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Here's 2nd and 10.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Mike's 47. I got
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Set. 180. 55. Hey, eat. Watch the pass. Here we go. Hey, hurry. Watch 55. Hey, alert 33. Defense, let's get it together. Real.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense?
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Get ready.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the twist. Watch out.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Right back to him on first down. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
Where's the set? Mike's 5-4. Let's go, D. Let's go. Switch. 24. Flare.
Now it's Watson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike 4. Let's go. Mike 4. I got you, boy. Mike 4. You ain't got nothing. Alert. Mike 4. Come on, D.
Here's Watson.
Push him back.
It got his man. Complete. Touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Diablos are an extra point away from drawing level. And that time he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route, often against the safety. You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Second down, here's Chubb again. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Good. 180. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. 41's the mic.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Point it right. Check the backer. Check 3. Point it right.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two teams all tied after one. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check, 55. Run. Coming. Hurry. Listen, backfield. Hey, alert.
Mayfield now.
Watch the backer.
He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's going to be a long day. Mike 4. You ain't going nowhere. 26. Showing 8.
Hands it off out of the gun. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And running with power here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Pick the edge. Go.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
2nd and 10. And Gresham has it left side. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 9-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Snell. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Watch twist. Switch. Up. Mike 55. Stop your whining.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 55 to Mike. Right here. Hey, alert. Mike 55. Hey, I'm coming after you. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Mayfield to throw it. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 41's to Mike. 41's to... Hurry. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball. Real. 41 Mike. Right here. 41 Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
You remember me. Let's go, baby. Mike 41. Go. Hurry. Mike 41. We've got to wedge that, huh? Hey, let's get it. Alert.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
A gain of 14 yards.
No.
First down, Cleveland.
Point it right.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings
41's the mic. Check 41.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a first and goal.
180. Rip right. Run. Mike. Hurry. Check 55, Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Now here's Snell. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
The score, Browns 21, Diablo 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 2.
Down, he's coming. Come on, QB, come on.
From the gun, here's Watson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz.
Gets past one man. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Let's go, defense.
Play fake. Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch the slant. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming, Mike. Hurry. Baby, I'm coming, baby. Woo! Mike's 22, Mike's 22. Man out. Hurry. Big time drive. Let's go, boys, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
He'll find Schwartz complete right side.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Anthony Schwartz
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime.
The kick is
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
The final shot before the break. Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Greedy Williams picks it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports?
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's make these babies cry.
Now a handoff looking right. And he stops right at the 25 after a gain of 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Watch the pass. 54.
Now Watson. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Herrera. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Mike 4, you must be getting.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Got a man, it's Tunyon.
And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the 1st. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
He's not going to get me.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Watson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but if the ball's in the air, they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
4 down. Alert. Take 4. Hatchet. Hatchet 4.
Back to throw, Watson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Off of play action, it's Watson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This is fielded at the 27. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
Who?
You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
by the time
we have to leave the booth.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Mike 55, Mike 55. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Mike 55, right there in the middle, 55.
Mayfield on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check, 55 to Mike. Real. Check, 55 to Mike. Here we go, D. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Here's Mayfield. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Hey, tight. 55's Mike, guys, 55. He runs.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Get in the weight room. Mike 55. 55. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Point it right.
Right there in the middle, 55.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Let's bring it.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Even. 4 down. Even. Mike 14.
Here's Watson.
Hey.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
47, Mike. 47, Mike. Mike, 47. Hey, let's get this. Get this. Hurry. I got you. Pistol. Regular. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
To throw, Mayfield. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Get that quarterback. 47's the Mike. 47's the Mike. Hey, watch the ball.
A first down throw for Mayfield. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Get him,
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
Let's put that team on the bus. 47's the Mike. 47's the Mike. I got him. Opposite. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike, 47. Come on, baby. Come on.
Mayfield. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Set. 180. Check Mike 47. Check. 47's the Mike, boys. 47. Hey, alert 33. 47. Here we go. 47's the Mike. 47's the Mike. Man, that's crap.
Now Mayfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Hurry. Hey, alert. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. Switch up. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. It's going to be a long day for you.
On 2nd and goal, Mayfield eluding the pressure into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. 65 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
And to give this time to the tailback. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Watson now to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
That's going to be a long day. Check your hot read.
And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. Good sizable run there by Deshaun Watson on the RPO.
That's in his DNA as a quarterback. He's been doing that since high school. He understands the RPO game as well as any quarterback in the league, and he makes excellent decisions. And when he takes off and goes, his team's pretty happy about it.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd down and 7.
Strong right. Watch the run. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Watson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Sponge. No. Hey, 59! Mike 4! Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Hey, 24! Mike 4! Watch QB drop!
To throw is Watson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
One last throw here for Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
What we got? What we got? What we got? 54! Mike 12. Mike 12. Mike 12. Don't get nervous. Mike 12.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And this is picked up by the Browns. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Browns, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And now it's off to the airport for a date with Customs and a long flight north to the U.S. Meanwhile, for the home team here, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm ready for more. You fired up, I'm fired up. Don't run from rap.